Hello everyone, welcome to Best Side Cycling. Today I'm here on 58th Street in Seattle. I'm here with Nick, and he's another fellow YouTuber. He covers a lot of urbanist content, but today he's just going to check out this Greenway with me, which is the just opened 6th Avenue Northwest neighborhood Greenway that works to really connect north to south from this 58th Street all the way to the Burke-Gilman Trail. So let's ride and check it out. First thing here is this crossing. You can see right there on the right, there's actually this bike detector, and then it just triggers this signal. It was actually, to be honest, a little hard to see in the bright light, but pretty impressive, I think, for just a random crossing. But I think that's like the key thing to these greenways and making sure that they work well is that there's actually decent crossings at all the big streets. But I wasn't even sure how that particular crossing worked.
Idea.
Like, I didn't even see anything markings on the ground, so I'm not sure. But, well, we're gonna go here now on the brand new 6th Avenue Greenway and follow it along. So, the biggest tip I think for using these greenways that I've seen is that we just need to follow these signages on the ground. But this is 6th Avenue here, so there's these arrows we can go and use. And then they've added a ton of these speed controls. So Nick's joining us from Vancouver, where there's a lot more of these greenways. What have you thought of Seattle so far?
Seattle in general has been fantastic, especially the downtown core. The built environment's very well for cyclists.
Nice.
As far as this greenway goes, you could see that this is a great improvement towards the other streets that are neighboring that don't have any kind of treatment. You know,
Yeah.
At least there's signage on the ground. And I know that sharrows don't do a lot, but they at least can signify to people that, hey, you're going to see cyclists here. There's going to be people on wheels rolling around.
That's true. But I like this like double sharrow in the sense that it can be used for wayfinding.
Yeah.
But also the signs here have been pretty good. I just went into this pretty blind and we were able to just figure out what's the path they want us to take.
But the speed humps help for sure. And I think that in one way is just a deterrent to keep drivers off of those thoroughfares.
Yeah.
They're not great to ride over, but they're not terribly good.
So here now is like one of the key spots of this whole new greenway is this Market Street crossing. So you can just see a lot of islands here, concrete barriers, some new medians in the middle. It's a diagonal crossing, so we're actually going to go over on that side. So now that we got the signal, we can follow these little bike signs on the ground. And then I guess we cross over this way and continue down. And that's it. So all pretty seamless. I much prefer the buttons than the auto detectors. I don't know if you have a strong thought about that. Vancouver's really good about the buttons though.
I think there should be both.
Yeah,
there should be an auto detector, and if it doesn't notice you, there's a button.
That's probably the correct answer. Just have both. but yeah, if I had to have one, it's nothing beats a good button.
It's more tactile. You know what you're doing. Because right there, we were sitting there. We didn't realize that we were being detected. We were just sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. But it is nice to have, for sure. But the thing about this greenway, at least, I mean, I haven't seen that much of the greenways in Seattle, the bikeways, is that, again, we had a modal filter there at that intersection. What was it, Market Street?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a big throughway.
And there is some sort of modal filtering there, which is nice to stop turning vehicles into the bikeway. But it's a very vital part to having a healthy bikeway is just discouraging traffic down the streets. Now, it's been pretty quiet though, hasn't it? Like
this was very quiet. Yeah, I mean, this is an interesting one because this seems like a pretty main road. And I think people use this as an alternative to 8th Avenue, which is going to be really bad.
Yeah.
So it's good to see this. But yeah, I'm honestly just riding this for the first time. So definitely leave in comments below if you use this in your commute or if you've just learned about it, would you want to use it? Because my experience so far is pretty good. I mean, we're here right now at 2:30 in the afternoon, so not peak traffic time at all, but we haven't really encountered any cars. But yeah, definitely a lot of wayfinding, a lot of these speed bumps for sure. And this will take us pretty much directly to the Burke-Gilman Trail. So a nice north-south passage to get to where you need to go. All right. Definitely, I need to go cover some more Greenway. So if you have any other suggestions, just let me know in the comments below too. But yeah, riding this just reminds me so much of home of Vancouver because there's so many of these like just roundabouts and these type of streets in Vancouver.
It's familiar, yeah, for sure.
But sometimes Vancouver, they get pretty narrow. Like I like that this one's sort of wide. Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Yeah.
It's a double-edged sword, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of them in Vancouver are quite narrow, especially with parking on either side of the street. But the other hand is, okay, it's wide, now you have lots of room, but you also have space for cars to end up speeding.
Right. Like
here,
Ontario Street, one of the biggest greenways in Vancouver.
Yeah.
It can get pretty fast.
Yeah, I come out there with my radar gun once in a while just to collect data independently, and I've often seen cars, the regular speed is around 40 to 50 kilometers per hour.
Wow.
And seen cars going over 60 on these bike routes that are supposed to be 30 kilometers per hour. So that's the problem with wider streets, of course.
Yeah, but at least for everything we've ridden so far, we've had the right of way, and the sight lines seem pretty good. So
this has been good.
6th Avenue?
Very good. Where do we go? We turn here?
We can turn right here, sorry. So heading here over to Leary Way and 43rd Street, there's also some improvements to the existing crossing with a new curb bulb on the other side, a small protected bike lane. There seems to be an improvised sign there that I just followed to use this crossing. It is definitely a lot more direct, but there's also the one on the other side as this all leads straight towards the Burke-Gilman Trail. All right, so we just finished riding that 6th Avenue Greenway and we're back here on the Burke-Gilman Trail. Nick, what would you give that out of 10?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
How many bike wheels out of 10?
Yeah.
Oh, I would give it a 7.
A 7?
Solid 7.
Solid 7,
Absolutely.
all right. And I'm gonna give it a 9 because I love just anything new. All right.
Novelty.
All right, so yeah, let me know what you think and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.